Welcome back, hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the Hunter Call the Wild just on Leighton Lakes. I think you only get two maps with the Hunter Call the Wild as like the very base game. It's Leighton Lakes and Hirschfelden. So, last episode we got our first hands-on back to the game, coming back after Way of the Hunter, prehistoric hunt, stuff like that. I do have to quickly go into storage here. Because, again, to be honest, I do wish there was a better way of trying to sort out, like, you take this and also need that with it. I took the wrong arrows for the compound bow. So we need the 700... no. Oh, I guess it's just the... I mean, I guess I could do tracers, although I don't know if I really need them. I think we'll probably just stick with the 600 grain tracer arrow. Or... Wait, what's the difference between that and that? It feels like there... Oh, maybe it's just the stack size is bigger on one than the other. Oh no, that's a tracer as well, so this is just the regular. I was trying to figure out what the difference is, but, like, again, there can be a lot of arrow variety for such. So we're pretty good for all ammo counts there. We'll stick with just the two weapons we've got. And try to carry forward with aiming for the mission we did have, which was to... Let me grab that out. Yeah, try to photograph two different black bears. Now, I should double check. I don't know if it actually has to be they need to be in the same photo, or they can be two different ones. It just says photograph two different black bears, so I don't actually know if it needs to be both as the same... Or like two in one photo, or you can take two photos and they'll still count. Because the wording on that does seem a little bit vague. Ooh, wrong call. I probably should just use the wheel for anything I want to select, because that is really handy to have. Yeah, so we are way over in the Leighton Lows area here. Because I think this area is pretty heavy with black bear population. I don't think I have... Yeah, well, there's a hunting stand to the south here, but I don't think I'll really be able to get... I don't know if I'll have a lot of stuff around it. Big thing I'm trying to do is just roam around and see if we can hear any black bear calls, or we can sight any. Because it seems like the black bears... Ooh. Oh, okay, so there are turkey around here, apparently. Wait a minute. Since why are there turkeys on Leighton Lake? That must have been an update. I mean, I don't know when it would have happened, but I guess they're a new addition. It's nice to know that they, like, as well as all the DLC they keep putting out for Call of the Wild, the Hunter... They also are adding in just... Or wait, were they always on this map? I can't remember now. I didn't think there were turkeys on Leighton Lake. I thought it was maybe... what was it called? Silver Point Ridge or Silver Peaks or something? I have that DLC reserve as well, and it's one we'll eventually get to after... Well, probably a long way into the episodes, but... Yeah, I didn't think there were turkeys on this map. Maybe again, they are a new addition and they're just something I've didn't realize. Kind of goes to show how long it's been since I last played. Oh. Okay, I do see something out there. Okay, it's... Now, I don't have a turkey call on me right now, but that is something I could pick up. Oh, see, oh, they're a weapon class. Oh. Okay, good news is we do have ourselves a black bear out there. Now, whether she'll actually be called in or not is hard to say. But I can at least try to slowly approach. And see about, getting her. Yeah, new need zone on the map added. Yeah, looks like she's kind of working her way over here. No, I think there's... Yeah, another turkey. Oh, she's actually coming in kind of quick. Maybe what I'll do is just try to go a bit low right here. Actually, you know what? I'll head over to that bush and then see about trying to bring her in closer. If I take one photograph, that'll at least tell us if we need to get two in one photo, or we can just take two different black bear pics. I'm still kicking myself a little bit for last episode with... We were basically getting close to a perfect setup, and then I ruined the setup, but I at least got the bear out of it. Yeah, she's doing a little bit of an odd behavior out there. But I'm backed up into the tree here because if you look at the bottom right... Oh, wow, she's okay. She's coming in quick. Oh, and there's something else back there too, I think. I just saw a little bit of dark color move. Okay, let me just get the ammo type equipped for that. Yeah, so if I do take her... At least... Is that just like a very big turkey, or is that just me? Maybe it's just me, I know it. Oh, well, maybe it's just because that was much closer than this bear is. And then, yeah, just, I can't remember if that's a Tom or a Jake. I think those are the names for, like, male turkeys. I think the Toms are the bigger of the two, and I think Jakes are, like, teenage males, and the Toms are, like, the full adults that you try aiming to get more so. Okay, there we go. She's coming in more. Okay, let me just check and see. Oh, yeah, so it can just be two different black bears. It doesn't have to be... Okay, that's good to know. I think that was one of the initial challenges for, like, the game was... Okay, I'll wait till she gets into a spot. No, now she stops. No, no. I'm not sure if it's, like, she's eager and on edge because we've been using the, like, prey call. Yeah, she's been doing some weird hopping and jumping around for us. Just going to see if I can try to pull her a little bit closer and give us a better view at trying for, like, a lung. But I believe when the game initially launched, the challenge that we have right now to photograph two black bears was you actually had to get two bears in a single photo. And it was a little more difficult to try doing that. I think that's one of the reasons why I never actually completed that challenge. Or finished that mission up. Like, I don't know if I should try... Actually, I should check and see if my arrows will even work on those. Because what are the small game good to? 1 to 2. Okay, so they will work for that. Oh, okay. Ours actually put down a marker. That's good to know. See, the only problem with her is that she does not want to get any closer. It's like she's trying to find a way closer, but the AI just is not having any luck with finding a path. I want to try a little closer than the 40 meters if I can. Oh, that... Wow. Okay, I think that was actually a heart shot, because I think she's down out there. Going to equip this now. And there's a hit on the turkey. Okay, I'm just going to give it a moment. Oh, there were a lot of females there. I think he might be down right there. But yeah, I know... this is a DLC, or the site came from a DLC kind of like the high-tech pack or something like that. I'd probably recommend it on if like you're very bad at archery, but you want to try to improve or get better. It's something to take. It really, really reminds me of how Way of the Hunter has used its sighting methods and such, where you'll zoom in on an animal with a scope, and you'll kind of get both the crosshairs and reticle, as well as like a phantom or like hit indicator where you actually want, where the shot will line up or hit on what you're aiming at. In some ways, I can see it being seen as like too easy and kind of cheap, but on the other hand, I think it could be a good learning tool to help you kind of get an idea for like how you got to aim with distances and that using the archery stuff. One point I was going to talk about last episode, but it was running on for such a long time that I couldn't really do it, was there's a feature in, it's mostly in Cabela's hunting games now, where you almost got like x-ray vision to see how the animal's lungs and heart were, like the vitals of them, as you're zooming in on scopes. I feel like it's something, although not really meant for like the really adept and good hunters, I could see it for like new players being an option you could turn on or off for going after stuff. Oh wow, I'm surprised how much this actually went through. I thought it was a heart shot, but it basically went right through the poor thing. Okay, well, we'll take that. And yeah, I think all the turkeys ran off, so we won't have to really worry about that too much. And we'll just go get the one we took down. Oh, and I see some more things out there. Oh yeah, they're just... Okay, now they're starting to fly off. So it looks like a couple of moose are out in the river more so. We'll see if there's either one I want to get from them. Oh, this was actually... I'm surprised this was a gold. And probably shouldn't have been a kill shot given where it hit, but you know what? I'll still take it if the game will give it to me. God, 980... I feel like the game has balanced itself a little bit more and gives you more reward funds for taking the animals down. Yeah, so we got those two out there. I just need to find another black bear, so we'll probably work more at hiking up north. Yeah, we'll leave them be and just see what else we can find. But honestly, it feels really good coming back to the Hunter called Wild. I think because of how way the Hunter has a little bit more strict structuring for, like, again, only certain weapon tiers don't really carry across all that well. You basically have a strict tier 4, strict tier 5, strict tier 6 that you can't really hunt as freely as you want, whereas for this game, you could have, well, I mean, you do have a weight carry capacity, so that will limit you, but if you wanted to take 5 different firearms, you could easily do so. You might not be able to have a lot of room for collars or other equipment, but if you wanted to have, I think, truth be told, I could probably have, yeah, I'd say 3 weapons and a number of collars as well. It's just nice you have so many more options and, again, even different loadouts, and you are encouraged to have different loadouts with the save system. Oh. Okay, we got an interesting pair right up there. They're nothing too spectacular. Didn't think this was a heavy moose area, but I guess it is. Very much so. God, there are moose everywhere here. I don't know what I would prefer. I mean, truth be told, I'd probably go for one of those two. Oh, although it's actually, you actually got to see a little bit of the fur color differences. Like the one in the back is a little bit browner and the front's a little more tan. Oh, I wonder if I should just go for him. Because, like, it is a pretty easy shot from here. There's nothing really obstructing our view. I think I can get a heart shot on him. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave him be. See, I thought I got him in the heart, but maybe my shot, because of the distance, it dropped a bit. It still says he has a lot more health than I would have given credit for. Something does feel a little off with that, but... Okay, for whatever reason, now it's not letting me put down the, little tracking mark. Or... Well, you know what? I'm going to go around to where I took the shot, or where the initial hit is. That way I can maybe see where it says I registered. As I'm wondering, maybe with the distance, I should have tried going more for the lung than the heart. So maybe the shot hit lower than I planned. Well, we got the rain out, so that actually helps us out because of some of the skills I've got. Although, truth be told, I think I'm at a point where I'm not really going to get any more skill ups unless it's like every 3 levels. I don't know how it functions. It used to be like every level you would get 1 perk, or every second level you get a... Or sorry, you get 1 skill point every level, and then every second level you would... Or no, hang on, it would go... I think every... How did that go? Every odd level, it would be a skill point. Every even level, it'd be a perk point. But then it kind of hits a certain point where it, like, tops off for you, and you don't get either. Or there's a much bigger gap between when you would get them. Something like that. But yeah, let me come over here and see, because we should have... They were right by the reeds, so it should be just around here. No, maybe further back? Oh, here we go. No. Maybe this here? Okay, so it wasn't a vital hit. Which is a little odd. We'll try to follow up and take it down so that way I can tell for sure. But my thinking is then maybe the shot did drop, and instead of hitting the heart, I just got, like, the leg. I think I saw them cutting off into the woods more over here, so... No, that's just how one of the leaves was standing up. I don't know if I can cut right across this, or it'll be too deep for me. No, that's probably going to be too deep for me. It's already... Yeah, I know you're afraid of me or whatever. You know what? I better have this ready just in case. Yeah, because, like, you do not want to mess with moose in the wild. Just do not be around them in general, if possible. So having this ready as a little bit of self-defense might not be a bad idea. Oh, actually looks like there's a hunting structure right there. Did I know about that one? Apparently so, I've been here before. Who knows how long ago that was, but... I have been around here. Oh, wait a minute, this... I thought I only hit one of them. Oh, maybe because I got the, I followed the call that went out. That might be why I lost, like, it was the focused animal. Okay, I'm going to crouch from here, because I have to imagine, since we didn't go after it immediately, and we kind of let it do its little run, it might not be that far off into the woods before it settled down. So just to try to avoid pushing it too heavily like we had with the black bear, we'll crouch walk our way to follow up. It does mean we go a little slower, but we do have time to do so. Yeah, because I think they kind of broke off right in front of these few bushes here and then went straight more for the forest. Yeah, very low bleed rate. And looks like this is that hard left we'd seen them both do. Yeah, see, now it's turned into a trot, so they might not be too far off from here. With it being a trot, it might... I can see that is causing why we don't see another track too soon. So I just want to be a little careful still on our approach. I was kind of hoping I would have seen another track by now from them, just so I would know. Oh. Okay, you're a completely different one, but... Let me just try to make sure I've got the right ammo in there right now. Oh yeah, see, he's going down right there. Okay, that wasn't any of the two we had spotted before. But I figured since we had pretty good opportunity present itself, might as well take it. And let me just see about where these turkeys are. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure that's just a Jake right there. Nope. Kind of weird, it's coming towards us almost. Okay, but let me go get this guy, and then we'll try backtracking more towards where we found the tracks of the one we wounded. Yeah, like, I know the rangefinder aim sight, or whatever you want to call it, is pretty cheap and easy to get stuff down, but it honestly feels really satisfying. Yes, you actually registered as a gold. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? Since I only do need another photo, let's see if maybe I can try calling out this black bear to us. Oh, there. Yeah, see, she's a ways out, but at least if I can get that done, that's at least... I keep going over my words. I think you kind of see that the brain doesn't like multitasking all that well. But if we can bring her out, that at least will complete our photo challenge, or the photo mission we've got. And we can say we've got the main mission for this weekend tackled. So we're making a little bit of progress with that, as well as just kind of dicking around with some free hunting. There she is. Yeah, she's slowly approaching. Yeah, it's always hard when you have them coming on straight at you, because with how the head hangs in front of the body, it's hard to try to get the underside for the heart or lung shot from front. So you almost want to try calling them in, but once they're within decent range, be very sparse with calls, so you might have a better chance at seeing the broadsides. Keeping her distance, but still is getting drawn into the collar. Hopefully, too, we're spending some more time on going after these animals. That moose will have calmed down and might still be somewhere in the area. I kind of doubt it, but I can at least have some hope. Even if it is empty. Or false. But yeah, it's like they want to come into the call, but they don't really know the best way of doing so. It's just like this for the other black bear we were after, too. There's a lot of these weird hops and jumps, and kind of like they were trying to run, but then not being able to. Oh, there we go. That's more of a front-on approach. Maybe I'll even just let her do what she will for a little bit there. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else around here, so I think I can kind of tunnel vision onto just her. I think that's probably within range for... Nope. For a photo.
Oh, you found him. How about that? Now, Trampvine wouldn't agree with me, but black bears are fickle animals, so you best keep your distance. That's it. That's what he wanted, so I'll pass it on to Trampvine.
There we go. Okay, so that's done.
So, Trampvine loved the picture. Great job. He's been building up some kind of collection of black bear droppings. Now, what in the Sam Hill that's all about, I don't know, but he's wondering if you could help him out.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
The next samples he's after are from a group of bears down in Lake District, and Trampvine won't set foot there. That's where Hope is camped out, as you know, and those two can't stand each other.
There we go. That, I think, was a hard shot.
Well, I hope this sloth of bears doesn't stay in Valmont too long. Hope's not gonna hesitate to hunt him down, and Trampvine doesn't want anyone shooting his friends. Oh, and I haven't told him you're a hunter, by the way, so I'd just avoid mentioning that if I were you.
Okay, let me actually take a look at the mission log now that everybody's quieted down. So, find 3 samples of black bear droppings, and then just... Oh. Well, they're the same ones, though. Okay, a bit weird. But you know what? If we can get the 2 for 1, I won't knock it. Actually, speaking of... Oh, no, that's just whitetail droppings. Okay. Oh, went through both lungs, so heart was a way off. Probably a good thing I am using this sight, given the inaccuracy I have for going for the actual heart hits. But as always, it's probably best to aim for the lungs if you're ever in doubt. Much bigger target to go for. But let's try and find our way back to where we had left off with that moose we wounded. Oh. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, moose droppings there. Yeah, see, I have no idea what happened to... The one we had wounded. We had found the tracks going off into the woods a little bit. But I didn't find anything to, like, keep following up with, further track it down. I know I got sidetracked with the bear and... or the moose and the bear, but we still should have come across more signs of what we had wounded. So let's get back onto that trail and see about following that up. I'm not going to worry too much about that. So I think we had left off with the wounded tracks just a little bit out here. I don't know if we'll get lucky and be able to find, like, a bit of the blood trail that was left behind anyway, or not. Oh, no, maybe we will. Perfect. Okay, yeah, so this is exactly where we'd followed. Started trotting here, and it's probably quite a ways gone from wherever we last were on it. That there. And it came to this point here, and I had no idea where it went off to. Because I don't think we found anything else up that way. Okay, that's just the turkey and their calls. Maybe I went too close to the lake and or the pond and got distracted by that moose. And it's actually got its tracks up here more. think those are just white. We're looking for teal-colored tracks, because those mean you're on the trail you've currently selected. Oh, there we go. Ironically enough, it seems like it went right behind, where we had found that other one. Yeah, actually literally left a blood trail right behind it. So I don't know how far we'll have to go to follow it up, but with it still being at a Oh, truth be told, that could have been it right there, because we didn't have the track change, or the color hasn't changed off of following these up. Now, I'm a little surprised we didn't get a warning call before that seemed to flee off, but... No, no, okay, shift is jump, so I gotta be careful of that. Oh, you do have a fast crouch walk. It's caps lock. Okay, so my mistake. I forgot that you had that option. Maybe I was thinking too much of the Hunter Classic compared to Call of the Wild. So if you do want a slow crouch walk and a fast crouch walk, you do have that option. Because yeah, that'll be very helpful. Although, there still is a problem, though, that it doesn't... Oh, hang on. Yeah, it doesn't really show you that any indicator on the HUD, though. Like, again, even just like a little walking icon that turns to a sprinting icon to know if you have one enabled over the other. Would have been nice. But with coming up around where I thought that moose ran off from us from, I'm not finding any tracks. So maybe that was a different one entirely. Yeah, we'll try getting back towards where it said that trail was leading to. So yeah, there's one. Okay, well, it says there's at least this right here. And yeah, you can tell the difference from when we had used our bow and arrow on the bear. Yeah, we really had a pretty poor shot with this one. Well, there's a lot of distance between the tracks. I mean, the cone is helpful, but on the same token, it's kind of feeling like maybe it's misleading. It's like I don't see any other tracks left behind from this wounded one. Maybe it's more over this way. Like, I think there's a lot of turkey. Actually looks like a smattering of all kinds of different tracks. Yeah, it seems like it just completely stops dead for, like, any other train. We got to here. I'll try going up this way a little bit and then swing back there, but, like, I thought we would have found another track for all the searching we've done. Again, this is where I like way the Hunter's tracking system so much better. Basically getting to see close to the exact path, or if not the exact path, at least you get a better idea of like how the flow of its motion was. Because, yeah, for how well we can see tracks at a distance, I really thought we would have seen the next track from this one around here. And it's still bright and sunny out, so it's not like it should be hidden from, like, nighttime being on us. Because I think in the evening, you'll only see tracks that are illuminated by your headlight, or your flashlight, or your torch, whatever you want to call it. This is bizarre. Like it just stopped existing. Yeah, we've scoured a good distance around here. Like, even if we don't find any blood trails, I thought we for sure would have found some footprints at least, or even droppings. Oh, hang on. Or is that... No, I think that's just us coming back to the same track we were at. Yeah, no, that is just the same track we're, like, at a ground point from. And this just brings us back to right along the same path. So I don't know what happened to it from here. Oh, it's like a despawned or something. You know what? I'm just going to head up this way where we kind of had that one moose go fleeing off. I highly doubt it's actually the one we're trying to track down, but at this point I don't have any idea where to continue the following up. Like, I'll bring the headlight out just in case. I mean, I doubt it's going to really help us for locating the next track. But yeah, it feels like it's just came to a complete dead stop. Maybe that's our sign that we're done for the weekend. Like, truth be told, it hasn't been too bad of an episode aside from this one slipping by us. And it's not like we haven't given it a good try in following it along and getting it, but... Might just have to be, that's where we leave its trail be. Yeah, I think we will have to call it with that. I don't know if it's common for the game to have where, like, the trails just completely fade off or, like, come to disappearing halts, but there's not much more I can really do from this point. The usual tactic is try to follow the cone. If it's not in the cone, try to go more to the outer edges, but we've basically done a full circle around it and found no clues. Okay, not exactly what I was expecting to come across, but you know what? We'll see if we can try to get ourselves this whitetail to finish us off. I feel like they've changed the whitetail warning call from what it used to be, because I don't remember them hissing like this. I know in Way of the Hunter they do make these, like, weird hisses. So I guess the game has been seeing some nice steady development alongside all the DLC releases. Let me see. Oh no, middle mouse button, der. See if we can call this one in. I don't think it's left the area. I didn't really hear any more, like, fleeing sounds or a follow-up. I just have no idea how far it might be from us. Because I think this caller is what? Good for low range but high chance of attraction. Which is kind of funny, it says low range, but it still has a range of 150 meters. Not as much as the others at 200, but still. Oh. Okay, it's possible he's the one who made the hiss? Like, I'm not seeing anything else really around him. And he is clocking it as just like a trivial one. So I wonder if the hiss we heard was we just woke up and he was angry at us. Because yeah, I'm not getting any options to spot any others. So I guess it was he just got kind of ticked off at us. The only problem is I don't know exactly how he's laying. Like, if his head is more towards us and the rest of his body is behind him, then I could try the shot from here, because that would give us a better chance at hitting the lungs. But if it's his rump that's closer to us... No, see, I think it is... his head and shoulders are more our direction. Like, I wonder if I should just use the rifle to make this quick. Yeah, I know, I think I'll do that. That should put him down, we just gotta follow up. And I think I was actually mistaken, it might have been his rump end more towards us. So I might have been shooting through the butt side and going way along there. But we'll find the track and follow up. I think with the power of the weapon at least, if it even is the rump, it should still do a lot of damage going through him and put him down. Really? Saying that it's... actually hard to say. Non-vital organ, but that's a fair bit of blood still. Okay, yeah, he is down. I had enough power to put him down through the final there. So we'll grab you, fast travel to another spot, and then wrap things up for the weekend there. But yeah, it's just like a little twig buck. Yeah, it was literally right up the rump. Like I say, this is the worst case. I thought he was actually the other way around and we had further to him. But we'll at least wrap that up. And yeah, with that done, I think we'll fast travel maybe up over here. Start from there next weekend and see about, again, trying to tackle the story stuff. It should be pretty smooth and easy going since we just have to find a few black bear droppings for it. Well, we've at least gotten one mission done this weekend, so our return to the game has had progress alongside it. But for now... turkey over there. For now, though, we are going to wrap things up for the episode right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of The Hunter Called the Wild. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.